Hello. All right, well, let me start it. Ready?
Ready.
All right. Hey everyone, Chris and Aaron here. Today we are at Black Rock Mountain State Park, which is the highest park in Georgia. We're hiking a 4-mile trail over to, it's called Lookoff Mountain, and a 4-mile trail tomorrow, which is the loop. And here we go. There you go. Gotta check in at the ranger station or visitor center.
Okay, you're on Lookoff.
Yeah.
Okay, have you ever done this before?
Not here, no.
Okay, are you an
So even though we switched over to the 1-pound tent, the pack still weighs 42 pounds. Well, that's just because I have a lot of extra luxury items since we're only hiking about 4 miles today, so I can carry it.
Here comes the sun.
And now the sun's back out, so that's why I didn't put on my rain gear. So Aaron's pack, comes out to 23 pounds. It started at
17.
17, and we gained 5
Pre-water.
pounds of food and water.
we'll
So now the
take some
sun's back out. We didn't put on rain gear yet, but I do have my rain cover on. And here we go. All right, so we're doing this James Edmonds Trail, and it looks like straight downhill and most difficult. And it says purity not guaranteed. Luckily, we have our Grail water purifier that I'm so excited about. And all right, here we go. The funny thing is, the lady at when we were checking in for the campsite, she asked us if we were experienced hikers. She made it sound like it was really hard, so I'm not actually sure what to expect. So it's not raining anymore. I'm just wearing my rain hat because every time you bump into a tree, rain falls on your head. So I'll keep that on for a little while longer. So I better pay attention before I fall, because here's the trail. Kind of small trail, slightly downhill. Not too hard. It's like a purple pine cone. Weird. All right, so I switched over to my sweatband, which I've learned it's almost a necessity for me because I sweat a lot, I guess. I think this one in particular is a Lululemon one. But I wanted to talk about my shirt for a second. I used to make fun of people, or I used to not make fun of people, but I used to say I'll never wear that to go hiking or camping. Looks like I'm dressed up. You know, it's like a casual outfit that I have. And the funny part is, I was out at a kind of a fancy restaurant that needed a dress code, and I almost have the exact same outfit that I'm wearing. But this one in particular is actually really nice. This one's a Outdoor Research Astroman shirt, I think. And it's the best one, I think, because it has You can add a little snap, so you don't have to button it. You can just snap it. And I like it. Fits good. So yeah, this is what I found to be the best hiking shirt. And finally, I think now there's going to be a turn here that I've been searching for. So this is the way we're going to go. It's going to be about 3 or 4 miles to the campsite. It's called the Overlook or something. And this is the way back tomorrow. So it should be fun. It's supposed to be, hopefully there's an overlook or something. All right, later. And water and a bridge. In case we get thirsty, you got to know where your water sources are. But we have a lot of water. We have like a gallon of water, maybe 2. So should be all right, at least till tomorrow. Oh, maybe this was hold on. There's another sign. All right, let me check the map. All right, another quick tip is when you do a turn off, walk a little bit to see if you're going the right way, because even I make mistakes too. So here's our trail. Here's our campsite. Oh, is it in the blue?
It's right up there.
And that's tomorrow. So, all right, here it sounds like rain, so better take cover. All right, stuck in a rainstorm.
Hiding under trees.
Hiding under a tree, but it's not very effective. All right, we better figure something out. Raining. We're hiding under a tree.
Really hot before.
All right, it's raining still. The little stream has now turned into a bigger stream. And we're just gonna wait it out because now that's our hiking trail. So it's been raining about 10-15 minutes now. We're kind of hiding out. But this looks like our trail. Still by the creek. Hiding under trees. I just walked into a cobweb. And Aaron has snacks. Snack time. What do we got today? Patagonia fruit bars.
Our favorite.
Our favorite.
Get them in the discount bin at REI.
Here's our trail. It's a little wet now, but Aaron is happy because the mushrooms are out. And I found something exciting for mushroom people.
Look at that.
Golden chanterelles, which are edible. And one day, there's a whole bunch over there. One day, I'm gonna harvest some and eat some. But better make sure they're edible. There you go. All right, Aaron is showing us how to test that they're actually golden chanterelles.
So the stem should be white all the way through, which it is. And it should peel like string cheese, which it does.
Can we have those for dinner?
Tastes better if we saute them up with some butter and garlic and onions. So maybe we'll just take them home for tomorrow.
All right. We'll have a chanterelle harvesting tomorrow. Okay, so it's about, I don't know, 20, 30 minutes since it stopped raining. Well, it didn't really stop raining. We just figured we'd go on ahead since it let up a little bit. But, we weren't able to set up, funny because I have all the rain stuff and I have a whole tarp that I could set up at the shelter, but there comes a point where you're just too late. And there comes times where, even last time when we were out, We thought it would rain. We stopped everything to set up everything, and didn't even rain. And then the tricky part about, and it's warm today. It's about maybe 80s, maybe 70s now, but maybe 85 degrees. So when it's this warm, you don't really need to, as long as my head is dry, the rest of me can get wet. So as long as it's warm. Oh, we're at a road. Cool. So I guess I'm testing out a whole bunch of stuff. I'm practically dry. Maybe, I don't know. Well, if it stopped raining, maybe I'd dry off. And my shorts are pretty much dry. And then the happiest thing, I'm wearing some Smart Wool socks with these shoes, with these are Hoka Speed Goats, and they drain really well. So my feet feel actually dry. I hate wet socks. I hate wet feet, but they actually feel pretty good. So, all right, let me see where the next stop is. All right, so we're at a part here where looks like, I don't know, maybe a landslide. But here's the way through. Some nice person cut the tree in half. So I think the trail goes that way. Raining again. So it started raining real fast. So we're just under the tarp.
Staying dry for a minute.
We just set it up and tossed it over us. So hang out here for till it lets up a little bit and keep moving. All right, so this is how we look. We set up a quick shelter. Rain's letting up now, and here we are, nice and dry. Welcome to our home.
At least I'm not soaking wet. Oh, you mean the other way? Oh.
Here's how you stay dry with the tarp. It's pretty cool. The stream goes into a hole, and I'm not sure where it goes after that, but we survived the rain again. Now we're back on trail. Check it out, it's like a water slide. It's pretty fun. There's a tire. Oh, can't zoom in because my thumb's wet. So check that out. And it's all coming from after the rock. All right, so it's about 30 minutes or so past the second rainstorm we had. We pulled out a tarp this time, and it actually just got under it, which worked for the most part. Then I tied it to a tree. It helps instead of getting completely soaked. But I'm pretty much almost dry. All my feet are wet, but it's okay. Oh, there's a bridge. I guess the bonus of going when it's raining is the water gets really high and you get waterfalls where there used to not be waterfalls. So we're almost to the campsite. Had a couple delays to stop, but I will see you there.
Oh, look at the steam.
All right, so we're at Lookoff Mountain Campsite, which is just 1.3 miles. So it's a good sign we're going the right way. Pretty steep to get up this way, and I guess it's a
It's gonna be 1.3 miles.
steamy gravel road. And I guess, see that up there, I think is where we're going.
Yep.
All right, so what the sign didn't say It's 1.3 miles of uphill. Still no view. Hopefully, what's it called? The campground or whatever campsite lives up to its name. Almost there. Okay, we spotted a frog. Eagle Eye Aaron. See it? Oh, I can see it later. There he is. Oh, where'd he jump? Oh, where'd he go? Oh, there. There he is. Toad and
Camo.
almost to our campsite. I think that's our
Yep, let's see
sign.
what the sign says.
To
Yep,
look
0.5 miles.
look out my half mile still?
Yep.
Okay, half mile. All right. Looks like we're 0.1 of a mile this way, but it's up this kind of crazy hill. Hopefully it's worth it.
Oh.
We made it to our campsite.
Over the fire.
We even have a grill.
It said barbecue, but I figured it was mine.
And that's the way it's supposed to go, I think, but trees fell. And not too far off to get to a lookout. Nice grassy flat spots here.
Benches?
And benches. That's where we're staying for the night.
Wow, I've never seen one of these.
Yeah, they help you out. Oh, ready? Step back. Okay, so something weird in there. Oh, shit. Extra stuff.
Weird.
Nice. We have extra. So this camp spot even comes with like a bear box, but it's like a hiker box. It's like people break stuff and toss it in here. Cool. Okay, we made it to the campsite and I built a little shelter. I mean, it'd be perfect for our hammock, but maybe when the weather becomes more dependable. So I guess the years of Boy Scouts and Army aren't wasted after all. Also, I didn't bring this tarp. There's a bunch of leftover goodies in this box over here. And I guess down this little path is an overlook that we're gonna go check out. All right, so not too far. I don't know. This might be the lookout. I have a feeling it's over there. It's a pretty cool lookout though. Got the Smoky Mountains. I can't tell which way the sun is for sunset, but pretty cool spot. And it stopped raining.
Just under it there.
All right, still looking for the overlook. This might be it. It said 50 yards. Ah, found it. This is an overlook. You can probably even camp here tonight. This is an overlook. Yay.
Oh, yeah. This is the picture I saw.
And it seems like with the weather, we're the only ones here. And probably the only ones that will be here. So this is where we'll probably set up dinner. And about 2 minutes later, it's gone. So hopefully it opens back up. 'Cause here comes the clouds. Okay, so I managed to get a fire going. Still raining a little bit, haven't set the tent up. It's off and on. And then Aaron's in our shelter making dinner with our cool little water boiler. Yeah, so tonight menu is what do we got? Ramen rescue.
Yep, from Packet Gourmet. They make this great little
Yeah.
addition to your regular ramen, and also comes with a bag you can cook it in. And then this one is Patagonia's Organic Savory Grains. This is a new one we haven't tried yet, so I'm excited to check it out.
All right. Oh. Sure.
You taking a picture or are we videoing?
Oh, it's a video.
Oh.
All right, so we made it. Got the ramen rescue.
Sriracha.
Highly recommended. I've had it before. It's top ramen, made healthy.
It's got chicken and veggies, and then we added some powdered egg too, so more protein.
So it took us about, what, 2, maybe 3 hours to get here?
3 hours.
3 hours, 5 miles, or 4 miles.
2 stops for rain.
It rained, but hasn't been raining. We have a fire started. We have a little shelter over there in case it rains, and we have our tent set up in case we need to run in there. So overall, pretty cool. There's an overlook right down there.
100 yards.
I think the clouds rolled in, so we can't even see anything, but it's still kind of early. They might clear up and we get a good sunset.
We still might get a sunset.
But so far, a good hike. Tomorrow we'll plan on picking up some mushrooms and well, hiking back, picking up some mushrooms. There's a lake, and then we should use up all our water tonight, and we'll test out the Grail tomorrow, which I'm still really excited about. So now it's dinner time.
And I'm starving.
All right, it's about sunset time. Not sure if we're gonna get anything too crazy. Erin's cold, so she put on everything. She put on my jacket. She didn't bring one, thinking it's gonna be 80 degrees.
Brought my raincoat, but it got wet.
Sunset should be over there, but some good mountains over here. And there's the rain and the fog that we were in, and looks like it passed us now. Cool. All right, good morning. It's Sunday around, what time is it? 8 o'clock?
Sunday?
Yeah. What time?
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
7:30?
It's about 7:30, 8 in the morning. We walked, I don't know, about 50 yards to overlook, set up the hammock, and now we're making breakfast. Last night was okay. It off and on rained the whole time. So we just pretty much stayed under the tarp and played a little card game that we have. And then it rained all night. It didn't get too cold. It was about 70s, but it was kind of clammy. So now we're making breakfast. And back there. And we'll head out of here about noon or 1 and head back. So here's breakfast for today. It's like oatmeal.
Like a hot apple green cereal.
Yeah, and then Erin puts her
Add
extra
some
peanut
almond
butter.
and some dates.
And I know I have a lot of favorite things. This is one of my favorite things. Sit on a mountain and wait 20 minutes to boil water. This thing boils it in 1 minute. Okay, we're back at the campsite. Started raining again. So we're just gonna have breakfast here and then make our way back to the overlook after when it goes away. Okay, I figured I'd give a little review of my Black Diamond. I think it's called the Distance tent with adapter, which means it comes with the adapter to put just a little adapter to use on your trekking poles, which I still use the $20 Walmart poles. Seems to work fine for me. It weighs 1 pound, which is a lot less than my Mountain Hardwear tent, which is like 9 pounds. And it works good. You can set it up in like 2 minutes, if that. I mean, I guess the downside is it's a single wall tent, so there's some condensation issues on the inside, which, I mean, that's the review of every single wall tent. If you don't know what I'm talking about, go YouTube single wall versus double wall. I brought a fan to help with that, and it actually helped till it got kind of chilly. So the condensation comes from your body's hot, from your breath, on the inside. I mean, it's waterproof, it didn't leak at all, but there's some condensation issues. Plus, it was raining, so we couldn't open the window. So that's why. So I haven't given a really good test, but for the most part, me going by myself, I mean, thing weighs 1 pound. I barely even know it's in my bag. So I'd say a good tent. I got it at REI at the garage sale for, I don't know, right around $100, if less than that, because someone said it had a little hole in it, which is barely a hole. So anyways, this is the Black Diamond Distance with adapter. And since I saved so much weight compared to 8 pounds tent versus the 1 pound tent, here's the fan I brought. It's kind of embarrassing, but I brought a fan, and it's now drying our shoes and socks. And that we stuck that in the fan last night to help with the condensation, but it got cold about late at night, so I shut it off. So another one of my luxuries for a quick camp trip. Okay, we came back to the overlook, and now it's starting to rain again. You can probably see by this how fast the clouds are moving. I think we're in like a fog, but now it's starting to rain. So just chilling out here in the hammock. Checking out the views. But they're short-lived because the rain. All right, well, maybe it's time to pack up. Maybe. little bit of an overgrown path, but it's not that overgrown. We're trying to find the other campsite just to see what it was like. Okay, so we're heading back now. It's about, what time is it? 11:30? About 11:30. We were gonna hang out longer, but the rain kept coming on and off, so decided to just pack up. But now that we're all packed up, it looks like it's done raining for the day, I think. But we're gonna make our way back. There's a we're gonna swing by the other campsite that's right next to us just to see. And there's a lake we're gonna pass, and like I said, we're gonna do some mushroom picking, maybe. We kind of are a fan of mushrooming, kind of. Gives you something to look for on the trail. But we'll grab some, maybe cook some up at home. All right, I better pay attention before I fall. Okay, we got a treat on the trail today. Look at this. It's like a minefield of chanterelles, which, if you don't know, they're edible. So we don't feel like carrying it 5 miles. So hopefully we find some later, and I'll let you know how they taste. We had a little bit before, but it was a tiny amount where you can't really decide if you like it or not. But pretty cool. Thought this was kind of weird. Either someone lost their shoe on this stick, or they put it on there. Weird. Okay, there's a sign here. Not sure what it said. Not that exciting. It said Edmonds Trail.
Funny slope.
All right, we got a bridge here. Has a little support beam in the middle, just in case. But
Chanterelles.
more mushrooms. It's pretty, actually. And then there's a little drop off.
Oh, look at the cute little red one.
All right, so it's actually been pretty, luckily we're going down, because going up wherever we just came down would be a nightmare. According to our research, we have found the ever elusive black trumpet. According to the book, it's highly prized. I don't know why. Erin's over there excited. She found some.
Been waiting.
So, another delay in our hike back. So I told you we're serious about our mushrooming. We even have a little brochure. But it's just a fun little side hobby when you're on the trail to look for stuff. After a while, it makes the miles go faster, actually. So, for all you mushroom people, I guess foraging, what the name is of it. All right, looks like we made it back to the road we were at yesterday. That way was a lot harder than the other trail yesterday. So if you're going this trail, make sure you go the other direction. Up, this is West Fork, go up East Fork and then down West Fork. Because if that was hard going down, I can imagine what it was like going up. So there's a little parking lot over there, the Black Rock Lake Trail parking lot. And then that thing, which is pretty hard. So, all right. Okay, so 2 miles to the trailhead parking, which is weird because it seemed a lot longer than that yesterday.
It's not a halfway trail.
I know. Seemed farther.
It was farther.
I actually thought it was going to rain again, but looks like we're coming across a stream. It's over there, and there's a little bridge. So. Ready?
Ready.
All right, this is our Grail test take 2 now that it's not raining. How do you do that? Pull it apart? Look in there, there's dirty water in there. Empty that out, just the regular. So the idea is you have the Sawyer squeeze, which you have to fill up this little bag and then you have to run a little hose and you squeeze it. But this, you just kind of fill up that thing. It's kind of dirty. And then you press it down. And fill up the clean water bottle. Pretty cool. This process used to take us probably 20-30 minutes to fill up. I mean, we could fill up all of them, but pretty clean.
That's good. Hey there.
So, the Grail water filter. And through all this green, there is one purple flower. All right, so I noticed in that last video we shot of the Sawyer squeeze, my pack looks huge. I mean, it's a big pack, but I don't pack that much. It was kind of raining when we were packing up, so just kind of loosely packed. But like I said, I'm not a ultra lighter. I think we left, it was 40 some pounds. But I mean, there's a couple extra things I carry, but everything's kind of useful. I'm not gonna suffer out here. I'm out here to enjoy. So for all the ultralight people that are wondering, and then this is the, what is this? Osprey Ether 65, so it's 65 liter pack. That's what it is. It's actually built to carry more weight than the Atmos 65. So it's built to carry around 50 pounds, which that's comfortably what I bring anyways. So, all right, we're on the final stretch, I think. All right. Some mini pine trees. They're kind of weird. 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 All right, we made it to another kind of waterfall. It's probably not even a waterfall most of the time, but since it rained so much yesterday, extra bonus. All right, and the trail goes that way. Okay, we're getting to another sign.
Oh, it doesn't tell us anything.
Doesn't tell us anything. Oh, the campground's that way. Did you want to go over there and check it out?
No.
No? Only 100.
Probably like
Doesn't
the other
sound
one
that good.
we saw.
And that looks like that's our trail that way.
I guess, oh, you know what?
They do have a cool waterfall. All right, I think the open road makes for a wind tunnel. So we're just gonna hang out here for a minute. It's hot and humid now. Hot. Car coming. Stick your thumb out like you're hitchhiking. Just kidding. Is he gonna stop? Oh, they're gonna stop for you.
Why?
I don't know. Oh, you're okay. Ah, saw a stranded girl. Wanted to help you out. Yeah, I mean, they built the staircase. Oh, maybe the bottom one broke off.
Oh,
That's why. But that's, see, this is the terrain I'm talking about. That is not easy, having to lean into your poles. But 1.1 left. We're almost there. Okay. We found some chanterelles, not as many as what we saw before. We're almost done with the trail, and we think some might be either not there, so we just better grab what we can. And I'm gonna fill them in my, what do you call it, side pouches here. So, side pouches, so zoomed in. Anyways, here we go. Are those mushrooms in your pocket? I know that's what you're thinking, but just fill it where you can. Okay, good news. Oh, there's a good breeze. We made it back to this point where the trail splits off yesterday. And yeah, it's a hard walk.
There's a really cool slug.
And there's a
Snail.
But almost there, I think. But it's uphill walking. All right, another sign for the Edmonds Trail, which is kind of weird because it's about a half mile from anything. And then, I don't know if I recorded a while back, there's another Edmonds Trail sign in the middle of nowhere. So, I don't know. Curious why they don't have it at the front of the trailhead. They just have it right in the middle. And remember yesterday how I was saying that these button-up shirts work the best? This is why right here. You have air conditioning. And that's it. And why the snaps work the best with outdoor research is someone starts coming, then I button up. Gotta look presentable. So that's really the reason why these are the best for guys. Maybe girls have a different something else. You know that when you look around every corner and you think you see a car, or you think of the trailhead as just here? That was us. About 4 times now we thought, oh, it's just right around this corner. But there's the cars. We'll sit and have lunch and chat. We try to have lunch out here, but luckily we made it back just in time because now it's dumping down. So it's actually kind of nice. It's a warm day rain, so it feels pretty good. But I'll get back to you. All right, so we made it back to the car, and we were gonna do this out there on the picnic table, but luckily we got back with it because it started dumping immediately. So
It was only fitting.
yeah, but we learned a lot on this hike. Kind of weird to be doing. I think last year I was saying I'd never do a
Summer hike. You refused.
hot hike, but we had another hike planned actually, but this one was shorter, so we thought. This is only 7 miles, but I think according to my watch, it's like the equivalent that we walked 11, 12 miles. And it rained the whole time, so we learned a couple things. Learned to be better prepared for the rain when it happens. There's a certain point where it doesn't matter what you put on, you're just wet, whether you put on a rain jacket or not. So we'll probably look into getting umbrellas and maybe ponchos. And we look forward to our mushrooming, but don't eat mushrooms. We'll make sure these are edible before we eat them, and then maybe we'll add that to the video at the end and let you know what we think. So it's about a 2-hour drive back. We're gonna pass a goat farm. Goats on the roof.
Goats on the roof.
Maybe we'll have another lunch there, and we'll see you later. Bye.
Bye.
Okay, so check out this place. Drove about maybe 20 minutes down the road. It's called Goats on the Roof. I guess there's goats on the roof. And they kind of walk all over. It's raining now, still, but then they got gem mining over there and ice cream. Where's all these goats? There's a goat on the roof, but I think they're all hiding. And in case you're hot, there's this one with a fan underneath. Little deck with a fan.
Here are our black trumpets and chanterelles from yesterday's hiking trip. We stored them overnight in a brown paper bag, and I am going to just clean them up and then slice them up and do a little bit of a saute to have with dinner. So I'm sure they're going to be really good. We'll show you the finished product.
Is that all of them?
Yeah.
They shrink.
Yeah.
All right, we made it back home, and if you're still watching, thanks. We just kind of made this video. Well, we decided to make the video on the way to the campground, so I don't have any microphones. I just shot it with my cell phone. So until I get enough followers, and this is just for my family, my friends to just kind of watch. But we cooked up the mushrooms, and it doesn't look exact. I thought they'd be orange, so it looks like mushrooms. They look like mushrooms, and I can't even tell which ones the black ones are. Oh,
They're the really black ones.
all right.
Mushrooms have a high water content, so
So
they
they-
definitely shrink down a
We
lot
could
more
have
than
brought
they
more
have.
mushrooms because out of all my pockets full, that is half. This little bit here, and so I guess you put out the disclaimer: don't eat the mushrooms. Aaron went to a class, spent a weekend doing that. Well, it wasn't a weekend. You did.
I did it in a
an
morning class
An outing.
and lots of research.
And we doubled and triple checked. The black ones are pretty hard to make mistakes. The orange ones,
Have a lot of identifying factors.
and we double, triple checked. So if I'm all good, then then we'll have more videos. But
There's
these-
also a really helpful Facebook group
Yeah.
called Georgia Mushrooms.
so we did our homework, and there's something fun and rewarding about going out and foraging and finding food. All right, I guess let's get to it. Let's eat it. So let's start with the black one, the most prized one, and that's it. Corn curry. It's good. It does have a smoky. Not sure what I'm supposed to be tasting.
It's a mushroom.
It tastes like mushroom. Tastes like mushroom. Okay, and the yellow one, or the orange one's a little more meatier.
Tastes like a
Tastes like
mushroom.
I don't know what to tell you. It tastes like mushroom. But we found them. We could have got a lot more, and that's actually they're really good. We looked up the price, and they're about $30 a pound for wild mushrooms. I guess the orange ones can only grow in the wild because you can't duplicate it or something in a lab or in a farm. So, anyways, thanks for watching. We'll go on more trips. I think next week I have Nashville, this weekend Florida, the following week, and I don't know, maybe I'll document that. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you later. Bye.